Okay, this is our last video of the OCCT review. I believe it's going to be Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember which. So make sure you look over this weekend. And I'll try to slow down because I realized I had some extra time yesterday. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. We are starting on number 43, which is on page 8. So maybe you should write this at the top. So adjacent or supplementary are neighbors. These are things to know. Let's see. Corresponding is same location. There's not enough room. There's a little bit of room at the end, or write on another piece of paper. Let's see, what are some of the other ones? Alternate interior is inside opposites. Alternate exterior is outside opposites. Vertical is diagonal. Am I missing anything? Complementary we actually didn't go over, so you don't even need to worry about knowing it. Oh, sorry, that's kind of sticking. I didn't clean it very well, apparently. And I'm noticing it's slightly out of focus, so let's see. There we go. Alright, so 43 says angle 3 and 5. 3 and 5 are here and here. So those are inside the parallel lines, and they're opposite, which makes them alternate interior, which is C. 44. 1 and 5 is 1 and 5. This is in the top left, this is in the top left. So that would be the same location, which would be corresponding, which would be D. I think these are fairly simple. Please again have that written somewhere, anywhere on the page. You do have a little bit of room, on 8 to 4, but not a whole lot. 2 and 4 would be this one and this one. Those are diagonal, that's what I call them, and so it's really vertical. 46. So angle 8 is 110. What would be angle 4? This is where you're going to make those lines, and I need to make it bigger. I'm sorry. I'm going to draw it down here. So we know 110, so we might as well just make everything 110, everything beside it. This is 110, meaning everything with 1 is 110. If you had to know the 2, remember you do 180 minus 110, which would give you 70. But it's asking for this angle here, which is 110, which is D. So that page flew by pretty quickly. 47 is also geometry. So, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why it does those little dashes. So, first of all, there's nothing wrong with drawing on that first picture. And I know the pictures are kind of small, and I'm sorry. So it says to reflect across the Y, and it even has them labeled for you. This is the Y, this is the X. Remember, that's when we did this. A reflection is the same thing, a mirror image. So draw it on the first picture, and so you're looking, I can't remember if we shaded the first or last, for this one right here. Which one looks like this one right here? Because really there's only 2 possibilities. It's between A and D. You either reflect across the X or the Y. We're not rotating. If we were rotating, I could, well, actually, no, those look like rotation, so that's D. 48. What best describes this transformation? Well, we went from here, and now we're here. So that would be best described as rotation. And I don't know why, but they should have rotated clockwise. It looks like they did counterclockwise. That's right, sometimes this is something from the online thing. Alright, 49, what best describes these? Well, hopefully you were thinking reflection, which is B. So let's write these down. So we've got translation is the same. Remember, to translate a language, you're translating it to be whatever it means in a different language, but same wording. Rotate is to turn. And reflection is a mirror image. And I don't think we did any magnifying, but if we meant to magnify, that means to make larger. And we don't have any of those. So if you're wondering what magnification is, I think I talked about it, but we didn't draw any of them. It just means to make the picture larger. Like if you put it under a magnifying glass. I'm sorry, that's an awful looking 50. So I'm going to draw a really crude drawing of the picture. Not my best. And I'll push it up in just a moment, so be patient. You have it on your paper. I do not. If I were to make this on a transparency, it makes it too small, and even if I made it one per page, it doesn't make it very nice. Don't forget, we are not using this inner number, and I crossed it out, I think it was a 4. We have to line up the decimals. One of those answers uses that 4, and sometimes they don't line up the decimal. So we're lining up the decimal. We've got 2, 6, 13, 21, 31.2. Also remember, you can do these in groups. You could have added these together and gotten 15.2 and added these and gotten 16, and maybe that would be easier. Actually, I should have done that. That's my preference. I don't care if you want to add it all at the same time. Adding is adding. 51. This is some of the ones that some of the people forgot, some of the corner pieces. So let's go over them again. And hopefully when Mr. Lee went over them with you, you understand better. My picture is not very good. This is 6, this is 8, 3, 2, is this piece right here, and this is 5. So let's do the top and bottom first. So this 2 and 5 is 7, which means 6, whatever this is, should be 7. So what plus 6 gives me 7? It'd be 1. And this is the same, I don't know why. This whole side right here is 8. This side should be 8. So 1 and 3 is 4. So 8 minus 4 is 4. And remember how we talked about the shortcut for adding? So make sure you show how to find the sides. It's just 8, 8, 7, 7. So 16 and 14 is 30. And sorry, I haven't been putting the letters again. So 31.2 is C. But don't concentrate so much on that. Concentrate on the answer. And also, it'd be a bummer if you went through all the work, got the right answer, and you didn't make sure you were circling the correct answer. So be careful with that. Again, I know you will do well. You do need to practice. Practice does help you do better, just like in sports. Let's see. The circular track is the circumference of 200 pi. So let's do some of those formulas. Maybe you want to write those off to the side on your other piece of paper. So C are 2 pi's. I don't know why I always have to do that heck. Maybe you've missed my accent. And then we've got the area of a circle is a pi squared. Then we've got perimeter is 2L plus 2W. Penny went to the lake and into the water. Then we've got the area is length times width for a rectangle. This is a circle. And let's see, am I forgetting any? I'm forgetting one. Oh, a triangle, sorry. Try a half of a bacon hamburger. Using those letters. So 52, we're using the circumference one. So C are 2 pi's. Think about what, oh, we don't even have to care about pi. We're plugging in C, which was 200 pi. So 200 pi equals R2 pi. Get rid of the pi's. We're going to divide both sides by 2. And 2 goes into 200 100 times. And that's our, and we're finished. Please make sure, again, you're showing the work off to the side or on your other piece of paper. 53. What is closest to the length of the string? You went around something, so what is going around something circular? It's circumference. CR2.